There's a fish from the first cast that didn't suck, and he's a dink. Pretty good fighter for such a dink. Not too bad. 6 casts to get a first fish. Not bad at all, especially when half of them were botched. Fish. There we go. Well, still sort of a dink, but a lot bigger than that first one. This guy's not quite 2 pounds, but he's better than nothing, I guess. Came right off. That's not a bad fish. 1.5 pounds probably. We'll go ahead and toss him back. Healthy little guy. See, I'm seeing fish jump. They're just further out this time. I can't quite cast that far with this thing, sadly. I just wish I could cast about 400 feet that way, man. I'd get so many more fish. You'd lose a lot more because you'd have to fight them for further, but you'd get a lot more bites. There's one. Doesn't feel big either. That's strange. 3 dinks today. That's a crappie, I think. Yep. Crappie just don't fight. You're real fast with a crappie and they just get on their side and sort of at the top of the water, and they just sort of lay on their side all the way towards you from where you hook them to the shore. They just don't fight. Even these big ones just don't fight. Look how long that guy is. There he goes. 3 fish now on the bluegill swim bait. Fish. Feels like a little better one. Maybe not. Oh, it's a white bass. Awesome, guys. I haven't caught one of these out of here in months. That is so cool. I know they're in here. Hadn't caught them since the spawn. I was catching, I want to say, at least one of these every time I came here in the month of March. All right, sweet. I knew something was up with this guy the way he was fighting. I thought it might have been a crappie at first, but he felt a little heavier than that. Look at that. How sweet is that? What a great ecosystem we got out here. We got crappie, largemouth, white bass, channel catfish, bullhead, bluegill, green sunfish in here. I think shad as well. Just a great biodiversity here. So many species. They say you can't have sand bass and crappie if you're trying to build a trophy bass lake. Well, this place is proof that you can, because there are bass up to at least 8 pounds in here, and there's catfish in here up to at least 10 pounds. There's crappie up to 2, maybe even bigger than that. There's white bass. I caught almost a 2.5 pound white bass here back in March. It just all depends on the size of the lake and the forage, but don't let anybody ever tell you that you can't have sand bass and crappie when you're building a trophy bass lake. I think especially crappie. Sand bass definitely eat a lot more forage than crappie. And crappie themselves are forage for bass. I don't know that bass eat. There we go. Good fighter. I don't know that a largemouth would ever eat a white bass, but I know that a largemouth will eat crappie. That guy fought really hard for a dink. Damn, that guy got it bad. He got it real bad. The last thing he needs to do is flop on the ground, so let me show you his good side. There's his good side. He's not real big. Well, the largemouth bass quality has not been there today, but we did get a good sized crappie, and we got a white bass today, which is always fun. Man. There's a fish, no way. After about 2 hours with nothing, and that might be the biggest bass of the day. Please stay on. Yep, there we go. That might be the biggest one. It's been not a very good day, size-wise. Been eating off the bottom. He's got those pink lips. That's probably our first 2-pounder of the day, not by much though. All right, first fish in 2 hours, man. It's been tough. All right, guys, that's how the day ends. At least we got one more fish, but the bite definitely died. I want to say about 2 hours ago. Thankfully, we eked one more out. Eked it out. Thanks for watching, everybody.